Hey, what's up, guys? So it's me, King of Africa, and Azariah in the building.
In
Continue
the
online.
Zambia
Biu, biu,
watendeni
biu.
live kwebantu bakwalesa kwena tabusekala abantu.
Ah, Azariah, I had to stay up. I had to wait for you. Like, Kuloni Zero, let me see. 02. I have to make sure that we talk about this.
I hope abantu abaneshipula muchechi abere kuchechi loka.
Now I should put
Because
a,
the night was too long. The
it
night
was very,
was too long. I hope a pastor never can show to preach. Nali muna men and women of God to event.
first
So I
of
hope
all,
never can show to preach that.
Bushama Awards, Zambia, do they go for that long, eh?
I don't know, but this is Zambia. Anything is possible, Anything is possible. I think, it's always like a big issue for like time management for Zambian events, except for a few.
For
so
sure.
you might find that maybe the event was timed earlier, but time management. Kwali news. Basa bachita first stop streaming. Basa mubelenga news.
Basa bika news.
Best news, event
so, hold on a second. Possible. By the way, we're going to have a live session on Facebook, guys. So you're telling me that during the event, they pause the event and they broadcast the news event?
Exactly.
Oh no.
Exactly.
Wow. So, and then another thing that I noticed.
But since we have a longer version.
Another thing that I noticed, most speakers, whatever they pay, must speech first. Was it necessary to observe like every single protocol all the way to the media?
Why do Zambians like speeches?
All protocol observed.
Protocol. Quite in the campaign, I'm 2026, and people are joking. Say, quite in the pulpit.
Nice happened. Your speech, like this guy gave a speech. It was like 12 minutes. I'm like, this guy, like the whole point of his speech
wants to be relevant.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like the whole point of his speech was only like in 2 minutes.
Why?
2 minutes, the rest of the 10 minutes, he was just wasting time. I'm like,
don't spoil the fun.
What are we doing? So, anyways, let's get down into
don't spoil the fun.
Yeah, let's get down into what really the highlights of the thing was all about. The talk of the town, the elephant in the room that everybody's gonna be talking about. Chile one, Nayomaps.
Yeah,
definitely. I have a question.
Should I go first?
Go ahead.
This is like completely unfiltered. Nobody should attack me. This is my personal opinion. I said this and I was bashed for it. That Pange reaction video on the same account. I was bashed for it. I did say that Hambonesi is important. Bashing. Look what has happened. The same people were bashing here, the ones who've actually made Chile One win. I think some, if not all, of Chile One's awards were as a result of rejects. Like people rejecting your maps, just to show him that we've rejected you at this point. We are voting for another person who's like closer or next to you. And I mean, it's a blessing in disguise. Chile One won. He had 5 major awards.
Correct.
5.
Correct.
And I've seen a lot of memes. I'm not one person who's going to mock anybody, but I've seen memes going around. It's not even about Chile One, truth be told. It's not about Chile One, but it's a moment for him to shine because he's won anyway. And it's gone down in the history, in the records.
Right.
Yeah.
I was going to pose a question, and the question that I was going to ask was, do you think Chile One won because of people rejecting your maps? Or do you think Chile won because he's talented? Or do you think Chile won because of the combination of both? So I'm a person who actually never listened to Chile One except for the song that I did a review on here at Kwacha. I did a review of that. So I had to go back yesterday to listen to Chile One's music so I can actually see like how he sounds and how talented he is, which, it's some music that I can actually listen to. That was my first time to actually listen to Chile One. Like I'm actually listening to him. So I listened to like 4 songs, which they were all good. So now, coming back to the question, I think you've touched on that, saying people rejected your moms. By the way, let me say this. The people who were attacking you are not the ones that made Chile One win. The people that were attacking you were the ones that were siding with your moms. I think people were very clear, honestly, on what they wanted.
Yeah.
But yeah, coming back to the question, do you think it was a combination of both, like him just being talented, or is it just because of the rejection, but of your maps? Like people just don't want to mess with him.
Not to take away anything from Chile One or your maps. Chile One is talented, but you can't compare the two. I think I mentioned this in the reaction video. They are both super talented in their own respective ways. And if I'm being very honest, I'm actually a huge fan of your maps. And then they were staunch fan. The next other artist I've really been a fan of is your maps, apart from PJ, Zambian artists.
Yeah.
Your maps is my next best after PJ happened. I can vouch for your maps. Okay? Your maps is mad talented. This is just a family affair. It has nothing to do with your maps losing talent. You understand? It's a family affair. It's a home issue which was marred with business, unfortunately. And that's why Zambians are punishing him.
I want you to bring back that.
When it comes to Chile One, it's a mix of home issues and business. Like we said, they separate business from home. Don't come out here insulting or disrespecting people. Don't come here uttering statements.
The word
that are going to rub people off the wrong way.
The word I want you to bring. Atibashani committee.
But disciplinarian committee. What's that word? Dead spin. As we make that money. Oh no, Asikati, you are not married to the biggest. You're not the one who's married to the biggest Zambian artist. Okay, now Zambians were like, oh, we met the same big artist. So it's a combination of both. I mean, and funny enough, Chile One seems to shine when amidst some sort of ridicule of some sort. Remember how he became famous, Edna?
For sure.
Remember how he's won the awards, your maps? Like he's just somewhat, I don't know. It just works for him. I don't know. I respect Chile One. He's very good. He's a very good artist. He's talented in his own way. He's still coming. And I think at this point, it's not even an issue of celebrating one's downfall. It's not, not really downfall, because your maps are believe you me, but it's not an issue of trying, making it. I like what Makitu did. Maybe let me just shorten it like that. I like what Makitu did, just recognize that your maps is still mad talented. I think it's just lessons that need to be learned. And this also goes for Chile One. It's more like a wake-up call to say, respect the people that support you and your music or your art. That's like the bottom line.
Yeah.
So I think he should take a leaf from there.
We're gonna leave some for the live whenever we do a live. I think that's a good summary on there. And now, one segment that I didn't appreciate is the Maureen Lilanda. She was recognized as well. She won the award. Now, was it the Lifetime Achievement?
Yeah, it's a lifetime achievement. Yeah, very hardworking woman. She's been in the game for a long time.
Number one presenter.
Kudos to her, and I think she deserved it.
Number one presenter.
Was that a presenter?
The guy who was presenting was drunk. I just why
would that guy, apparently he is I don't know whether he's the president for the Zambian I don't know, like some art thingy, that like they have these associations, like musician association, blah blah. I don't know exactly what his position. I don't know which what association he is.
I'll tell you the association is.
But I don't know. That speech was not necessary. First of all, is from the Interrupters Association of Zambia.
Exactly.
He's from the Distraction Association of Zambia.
Yeah.
But anyway, like, truth be told, it started all well. I don't know why it happens like that in Zambia. It started all well. Very brilliant performance from Toela and Auntie Maureen. She needed to receive her accolades. And then this guy comes and just ruins the moment, like it's about him. abadihamba fika ku-university bahamba nechisungu awe bamami bamorin blah blah blah, and then it goes no talent what budget no we need to campaign nayo mfo kwali bafracas kun makule. I was like hanko nishi. he took a moment away from that respectable woman. Like, what is that? Next time, uncle, if you're watching this video, don't do that, okay?
No. What do you mean Kanye West during the Beyonce, doing the, you know,
what was a tantrum?
What was that? Man, I was really, I don't know, let them live present this. Now, speaking of live, what was going on with the audio? I couldn't figure it out.
Bring it on. I was waiting for that part.
This don't have to be from my voice notes. I'm a voice notes. You know what? You know what? The picture quality was so good on ZNBC, I tell you. But the audio quality, my goodness. I was like, what in the world?
I watched from Facebook, and first of all, the video quality was ashy as hell. 2022 setups
on ZNBC. Guys, for some reason it was looking good. Like I was live streaming from ZNBC. Yeah, I was live streaming from ZNBC. The quality was fine.
14 Pro.
What channel on Facebook?
I was watching from Sun FM.
Maybe it was
of the show.
Maybe it was Sun FM.
Sound system was horrible. Not even just NBC. Sound system was horrible on Sun FM. The video quality was so poor. It was ashy. It was filtered. I don't know how I can say we can do better. Next time, we must organize awards. Those things.
We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that somebody in the comments here. We're gonna get somebody in the comments here. They're gonna be saying that yo, appreciate. But these people have been doing this for years and years, you know?
Exactly. With that kind of setup, technology, people are just failing to do their jobs. And I don't even think it's an issue of equipment, because Zambia, I believe, yeah, got my equipment. Let's just do better.
They actually test in advance. That's the problem.
I think they did. Sound check.
Because the sound check in advance.
Almost all artists perform, they sounded chile, check. I'm not even giving an exception. The only person who tried to do better was Toela.
Yeah.
The rest, even the ones that we know, off key. Then the synchronization, next one, Queen Malembe, not Christine. Then Kwacha Isako Bambi Banan. Futi Basabika Pol. Guys. Show. Yeah, Pamasa secondary.
Well, I mean, it's a show. With every other awards, like I get, giving everybody a chance. As far as that, I can't really ridicule them for that. Like I see it in so many different awards.
No, like, I mean the sync. You know what I mean? Synchronization.
Yeah.
So it's not about not giving everybody platform, but the synchronization. You can't. It's confusing.
I see what you mean.
We are talking synchronization. It means it has to be patterned. Let it flow seamlessly. Not
right. Guys,
synchronization, that was poor.
Number this is the other one as well. And so yeah. people are really gonna have a lot of flack for this one, but Fiabo, for me personally, this I'm gonna say I don't think Chef 187 should have won the hip hop award.
Why is that?
In that category, every single person who was in there had a hip hop song except Chef. Chef had a dance hall
I don't
song.
know much about it because maybe
that was a dance hall. That was a dance hall. When you watch the video, everybody's even dancing in that song. Just because somebody's rapping over an instrumental does it make it a hip hop song? You listen to Sampa the Great, listen to Mark 44. listen to who was the other
Yeah.
people in there? Even Maki too. You listen to Dismo, and then I forgot that other guy. Every single person in there, they had a
Yeah.
hip hop song, except Cheffy. He had a dancehall song.
Yeah.
Now, if my Z beats video, you know what I mean? If you do check out,
Yeah.
why would you give that
Mm.
award to literally the song which is different in the category? That doesn't make
Yeah.
sense to me.
I mean, I'll pass because I think I don't know so much about hip hop, so I'll stay out of it. But maybe because I'm a Sheffy fan all day, every day. So maybe people are voting based on the fact that like he's just a fave. You understand? Like Sheffy is a cool guy. So I feel like sometimes also the way the voting pattern of Zambians is not necessarily about credit. It's not about
For the favorite,
how good somebody is. I think it's about how famous or how they can relate.
they voted
Because
for the favorite
if you ask me in that category from the people that you've mentioned, probably I'm going to vote for Sheffy because like he's my guy. You understand?
Yeah.
But also maybe the next best would be Sampa the Great. But I feel like Sampa the Great is not so known in Zambia.
No,
like
she's
I
not.
just feel like the average person in Zambia doesn't know who Sampa the Great is. So maybe to take a bit of time for people to recognize. I mean, someone even made a very funny comment to say, that Sampa the Great music it's because she's not your average, like she's not on your level. You understand what I mean? Like you can't understand her music because it requires intellect. So this is not me. Like somebody just said that. So
Yeah.
Maybe not recognized within the Zambian circles by an average person like me.
She also
but
grew up out of Zambia in
somewhere,
Australia, you know?
She's actually more famous than most of us.
Yeah, which I mean, she grew up in Australia, so we can understand that she still has a lot of introduction she needs to
Is
do.
it Australia or USA?
Australia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah. So any other summary that you want to talk about? Like some highlights that you want to like. I feel like these were the biggest
I think
that everybody's gonna be talking about.
Yeah, and I think just generally people thought the awards were like a bit trash, and maybe trash is not like an appropriate word, but I think effort needs to be put in. I think let me be a bit more positive in terms of in terms of criticism. We appreciate that Zambians are given such platforms, the recognition of the hardworking Zambians, especially in the music industry. But I feel like the organizers need to do a little bit more. Let me give you an example. Look at the Lusaka July. You could see there was coordination. People knew what was happening, what time it was. Like if it's a red carpet moment, people knew exactly. Look at the presenters. They were well put together. They looked like they were on a world stage. Even if you took footage from there, posted it like internationally, somebody is going to, be interested and be like, oh, okay, what's going on? Which country is this,
Yeah.
But for that award, it just looked below par, guys. Like, yeah, we start quite in assembly.
Azariah, by the way, look, I might have to pause you because you remember we're gonna have to do this live. That's why we're gonna spill all the tea.
Yeah. So, but anyway, I feel like let's do better organization as much as we appreciate what you guys are doing for the Zambian artists. So so now,
nope.
yeah.
We
Guys,
can't say too
enjoy
much.
this video. Okay.
Last one. So Towela, is it Towela? Towela, right?
Towela.
Yeah. So do you think she deserves the award?
What award was that? Like, so yeah, so there was one about best upcoming. I don't know how long upcoming should be upcoming because she won that. I felt like it was a bit. She shouldn't have been in that category, to be honest. I just feel like she shouldn't have been because is she upcoming? That's the question I'm asking because I've seen her in the music circles for.
Wasn't she more popping?
She's been singing for a while, guys.
Yeah. So is she still upcoming?
So I don't know how long upcoming is upcoming. I just don't know how long the upcoming is an upcoming. I feel like she shouldn't have been in that category. We should have recognized new faces like Deborah. I know people are laughing on this, or Deborah, Zaven, we had seen, I don't know also why Natasha Chansa is still in the upcoming category. Like, why?
I was confused about that one too.
Florine, maybe those, yeah. I mean, and other artists underground that people should be fishing out for, not just the same names. This is the problem I talk about every time. We see same names. Upcoming that they are not recognizing. Let's do better. Why is Muzo aka Alfonso still in the Northern Province category? That guy should be at national level. Why have they put him at Northern?
These things
category?
are biased. They like people's favorites. If you look at the people that was on the national level, it's mainly Lusaka. Let's be honest. Lusaka and Copper Belt.
Exactly.
That's it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's it. So
why is
a lot of
King Ilest at this point still battling with the Southerners?
Yeah.
Why is the Ilest guy? He should be competing with his level, Lusaka, when I'm when a Shefi.
From the Southerners, I think Slim the Hitmaker should have won.
And what I'm saying, King of Africa, is that these guys are from provincial. If they have made a name like when Ilest and this guy Muzo Alfonso Bonbuga, why is Bonbuga still Luapula? All these years is still Luapula is competing. They should start pitting them against the Lusakas. They should start pitting them against Lusaka so that they can pull up their socks and do better.
And so at this point, it shouldn't even be Lusakas. It should be against
it shouldn't.
Other artists.
Lusaka is not the only. It's not the only. Yeah.
Yeah.
It shouldn't.
Anyways.
So that's what I think needs to be done better. But we're going to preempt. So let me just stop here.
Yeah.
And otherwise, those were my 2 cents. Gachami kalipa kutimwalanda fefumule for
Gachaba kalipa kutuwa bika muntu Kwacha, but you forfeit to land refer to come 2 cents.
But when to count nothing, so just make your commentary. Don't insult me.
What kind of I will finish for that? I can't shuffle and get a coefficient.
Okay, later.
All right, Azariah, guys, make sure that you follow us and also subscribe to our YouTube page, guys. We'll see you guys later on. All right, peace and love, yo.